Good morning. Good morning. I hope you all are having a marvelous day so far. Good morning. Good morning. All right, it's time to rise and shine if you have not already. But if you've already started your day, I hope you're having a marvelous day so far. So I am not going to be before you long. I got my coffee in my conversations with Selena cup. I have a new cup on the way. Y'all know I love cups. I love ink pens. I love stuff. So anyway, I cannot wait to use my brand new cup that my friend got for me. I saw it the other day. It's so cute. Anyway, I just want to remind you all, if you see the subject, it is called Let's Make It Plain Monday. So happy Monday. I know that we're supposed to be doing a lot of different things. We follow a lot of different people, and there's always something to be done. But the first thing on your plate or list of things to do will be to write it down. So we all know that very popular scripture that says, write it down, make it plain. And if you need to know where to find it, I think it's Habakkuk 2:2. Write it down, make it plain is the first step to your success. And I've just had so many testimonies of people who did this, and they were able to go back and mark it off. Now, you've heard me say it so many times, but we've started challenges, 7-day challenges, and hopefully you all are well into your your second set of 7-day challenges. And it's personal, whatever it is that you decide to do for you. I personally wanted to make my food journal. And then as thoughts come, I need to write them down. I'm the world's worst of having what seems to be a great idea. And I'm like, ooh, I think I'm going to do that. Or a topic. Ooh, I think I'm going to talk about that. And it's so awesome to me. And I think that because it's at that moment, ooh, I love it. I'm going to remember it. And later in the day, I'm searching for it. I cannot retrieve it. So to help us all out, because some may happen to you, and even if it doesn't, you still need to write it down. Whatever it is that your goals are, whatever it is that those great ideas that are dropped into your spirit, because you don't know, that could be the game changer for you. But once you write it down, you will see these things start to come to pass for you. So this is my gentle reminder today. To make sure you write those things down as they come to you, as you sit in your quiet time, because that's one thing that is part of the 7-day challenge, is just to take 15 minutes, just to sit in silence, just to think about things going forward, to reflect on things, in the past, so that we don't repeat some of those mistakes, so that we can learn the lesson from those mistakes. So just take about 15 minutes to reflect, and then to think on things that you want to do going forward, and have that pen and paper ready to write it down, make it plain, and then watch God work. But I want to read this, because while we're in our waiting period, that doesn't mean that we don't have something that we're responsible for doing. So there's things that said it's 10 things that take zero talent, but 100%, but you will get 100% respect. And so I want to read these 10 things to you. You've probably all seen this on a post before, but I thought this kind of goes with the writing it down. It says 10 things that take zero talent, but you will get 100% respect. Number 1, being on time. Please, y'all, don't live up to your reputation of being late. And if you're the person that's 15 minutes early, kudos to you. 30 minutes extra, kudos to you. But if you're there right on the dot, you're late. Just know that. So being on time is number one. Number two is work ethic. Number three, did I say that right? Work ethic. I gotta slow down so that I can pronounce my words right. That did not roll off right, I don't think. Number three is effort. So once you write it down, you have to put forth effort in order to see these things happen. But it's something about writing it down. It seems like everything starts to line up. Like even your actions start to line up because you're like, I wrote that down, I made it plain, and now I got to get to work. Number four, body language. Number five, your energy. What kind of energy are you bringing? You think that it's always other people, other people, other people. But again, in that 15 minutes of reflection time, you may realize that there's things that you bring bad energy to the table, and then wonder why everybody slide down or move. So you don't want to be that person. You want to be the person that has that great, positive, attractive energy, and so that people can see your light. If you're walking around negative and everything is doom and gloom, what does that look like? Straight total darkness. And no one wants to black out, but they do want the sun. So what do? We share a smile and spread some sunshine. So make sure you bring that positive ray of energy, okay? And then number six is attitude. Goes right along with the energy. Have a positive attitude. Look at things. Find that silver lining, even when it's what kind of situation? I don't want to call it a problem, but just a situation. Anytime you have any type of situation that doesn't appear to be positive, you look for the positive in it because there's always a silver lining. You just have to look, and you can make that a challenge for you. Let's see what I can find in this situation or in this person, or in this action that is going to be my positive, that's going to be my silver lining. And you'd be surprised at how contagious that is, with other people. There's going to be some people, now don't get me wrong, there's going to be some people that they are not going to like that energy that you put off because they love their cesspool. So, some people just love what they love, and that's what they love. Um, so what number were we on? Attitude was number six. Number seven is passion. Number eight is being coachable. So we all should be in a place where we can learn, even from a child. We can learn from anybody and everybody. We want to sometimes look down our nose at other people that may have a past that we feel like is this tarnished past, whatever. Get over yourself and learn quickly that we can all learn from someone else. Doing extra, sometimes, y'all, we got to go that extra mile. It's not every day that we have to go the extra mile, maybe, but most days, yes. Some days you can sit back and you can relax. Last week, I had to just sit back for a little bit. I didn't want to come on here and be saying, complaining about anything. But for some reason, my head just was like wanting to hurt. I'm waking up from a sleep with a headache, and I could not understand. And I still don't really understand. But that goes back to me making my journal, my food journal, to see if there's any correlation to my food intake, my salt, my sugar, and these headaches. So we'll see. We'll see. They're not that often. So thank goodness for that. It seems like it because I tell y'all about it. So it's like she's always having a headache. Not really, but sometimes when they come, it's like they kind of come in a wave, I guess. And number 10 is being prepared. Do I need to say them real quick? Let me go real quick. Number one, be on time. Number two, work ethic. Number three, effort. Four, body language. Five, energy. Six, attitude. Seven, passion. Eight, being coachable. Nine, doing extra. And 10, being prepared. So y'all pick something. Pick something. Make sure you're doing your 7-day challenge and then come back and say after your 7 days just how amazing it was. I renewed my gym membership. I was supposed to go to this new place that they opened up, but for some reason I responded to their message and then they didn't respond back. So I don't know. I'm not going to take it as a sign. Why? Because you have to do extra sometimes. We think that things are supposed to just fall into our laps, and it doesn't always work that way. You have to get up, put forth the effort, put forth the energy, and then it'll start to work out. So y'all, please make it plain, write it down, make it plain, and you do the work, and then you watch God work. Y'all are working this thing, and it's gonna be what? Amazing. I cannot wait to hear and see the testimonies of what comes out of your 7-day challenges. Um, Again, once you get to the end of one set, add you another thing to it, remove one, put another one. Let's just challenge ourselves every single day to do something. Don't overwhelm yourself, because sometimes, we can do too much and then we do nothing at all. Okay, we have too much on our plate and then do nothing at all. And so I don't want that to be you. Make it reasonable, and write it down. Whatever it is, you write it down. Whatever your heart's desire, you write it down. Where you see yourself in 5 years, you write it down. What you want your children to be like, you write it down. What you want that figure to look like, you write it down. Y'all, we're gonna have a book before we even get started. We have a book before we even get started. The very first day or second week of the first day of the second week of the challenges, we're gonna have a full book writing all that stuff down. But it's okay. You take the time in your 15-minute reflection, and you just start writing. I don't know what to write, sunshine. Just start writing. Once you start, it'll start to flow. Start with your happy and grateful. That's one thing that I'm starting back, are my happy and gratefuls. And I'm going to make sure I encourage my children to do the same thing. The happy and grateful. Then once you write the happy and grateful, you'll start to write other things down, and it'll go from one thing and it'll just start to flow. So all you have to do is what? Get started. Write that first thing down. It might take a little bit to write the second thing down too, but before you know it, you'll be rocking and rolling and having a whole laundry list of things that you are expecting to happen. So we're going to have great expectations with our visions, making them plain and watching them come to pass. And I'm so excited on today about everything. So I'm not sure if you're watching this live on Facebook, YouTube, or if you're on Google Play, Spotify. I'm not sure where you are, but be sure to follow Conversations with Selena on all social media networks, or most social media networks. Go look for me, search for me, Conversations with Selena, and I appreciate your support. Keep it smiling, sunshine. Go share a smile and spread some sunshine. Have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.